Apple's quarter results are finally on decline after years of success. The OnePlus 3 rumors begin to point to monster specifications on a budget, and HTC has begun to confuse more with its new smartphone offerings. I'm Jaime Rivera, and when this video is done, you could probably just follow BB8. Hey, this is Pocketnow Daily. The official news today start with deals. If yesterday's Moto 360 Sport deals for $200 were good enough for you, well, it's now with an extra $50 gift card and at least two of the following links in the description. But in addition to that, if you're in the market for a regular Android Wear smartwatch on a budget, the first generation ZenWatch is currently for $100, but then if you want the ZenWatch 2, which I highly suggest you get, it's $130. Really good deals indeed. You know, one of the coolest things about using an Apple Watch, if not the only one sadly, is the fact that you can easily replace its straps. Something you can't really do that well with certain Android Wear offerings, but Google has just decided to do that with its new mode straps, which literally are a different way to replace your straps. You actually have to leave the pin on the watch lugs, and then eventually you could just snap one strap on and off, and continue doing that depending on how many straps you have, which is actually very cool. And it'll be even cooler if it's affordable. We will let you know when we get a price for these. And if you thought that HTC did an amazing job at confusing with its smartphones and the 10 was it, well, that's not the case. The company just decided to rehash the One M9 with a new One S9, which has pretty much the same design at the back, but then the front actually brings back boom sound. What's up, HTC? But you're also getting a MediaTek Helio X10 processor, 2 gigs of RAM, 16 gigs of storage in addition to a 1080p display. It's definitely not a phone to go crazy for, but hopefully the price tag will tell you more soon. Now, if there is one company that knows how to give you a really good smartphone on a budget, it's OnePlus. The company has made a lot of headlines with the OnePlus One, the OnePlus 2, and now we've got rumors of the OnePlus 3. We even have full benchmarks and specifications that you could follow in the links in the description, but to make this easy for you, Snapdragon 826 gigabytes of RAM. And we're not exactly sure if the storage will be expandable this time. We do hope so, but yeah, for those of you asking, 1080p is making a comeback here apparently. And you know what? Let's not even make it a topic. Sure, there is Quad HD, but 1080p on that price tag, you know, it's good enough in my opinion. And finally, the very hot news today have to do with Apple, as its second quarter results are actually the first that go on decline in years, I think ever since the launch of the first generation iPhone. And this is rather sad, even though the company had told us that this might happen this quarter. iPhones are down 16%, the iPad was expected, it's down 19%, but then the Mac, which was on a steady, regular rise, is currently 12% down. Profits took a crazy plunge, 23%. About the only thing that's going well right now is the company's online services, which are actually $1 billion up. And hey, it's not like if the iPhone is dead, the company still sold 51 million units, but hey, it leads me to the question of today. What exactly do you think Apple did wrong with this recent lineup of iPhones? The company launched a larger iPhone, which is what everybody wanted. The company launched a more powerful iPhone, which is what everybody wanted. And yet the company continues on decline, or has begun this decline, sorry. In my case, I believe that Apple really needs to move away from its current model of not accepting essentials, like for example expandable storage, and selling you iPhones so expensive. It just comes to the point where you're at the store and you know that the iPhone is $650, but then 16 gigabytes is not enough, so people just go crazy, go for 64 gigs, and then they're like, wait a second, I could buy that storage card for $12 on Amazon. I feel that people are starting to feel ripped off, in my opinion, but leave us a comment down below, we'd love to know your opinion. Friends, you know the way it goes. If you want to get these news earlier before the video is filmed, follow us on Pocketnow.com and hit that subscribe button down below for more videos like this one. In addition, you can also catch our videos on vessel.com/Pocketnow, and follow me on Twitter, Jaime_Rivera, or on Instagram at Jaime Rivera. Please give this video a thumbs up if you like what you saw. I am Jaime Rivera. Thank you very much for watching. We'll see you tomorrow.